Right, so as you well know, obviously it's going to be bank time very, very shortly, and I'm in the process of actually making some smelly bags. Yeah, because I'm going to be using the PVA bag approach, and yeah, so I basically thought I'd make a few of these little bombs. Yeah, a few different sizes and that, I don't bloody care. So, and what I'm going to be doing, these are actually going to be going helicopter style. Yeah, I've just got caught on PVA there, so I need to trim that one down a little bit more like. But I'm going helicopter. Yeah. Now, how am I doing this helicopter? Yeah, because it is not just the bait in there. Obviously, you've got to also have your lead in there as well. But I thought I'd also show you this little mix in here as well. So, yeah, we'll talk about the little mix first. So it's a bit of a cocktail of all sorts, really. So we have got some CC Moore squid PVA bag mix. Yeah. So I've actually got some pellets in there at the minute because I've actually tipped all that into here. Also got some Dynamite Swim Stim red krill pellets, 2 mils. Yeah. And I've also, this, I'm quite surprised on actually, the spotted fin. Yeah. Mixed krill. To be honest with you, there was no blooming smell to it whatsoever. The CC Moore one, I was quite shocked. It's very good. Yeah, but you don't get many pellets in there, so it is more like a base mix. It is more like a ground bait than anything else. It's not. You don't want to be just putting that just in the bags alone, because otherwise it's just dust. Yeah, so get a bit of bulking agent in there with some pellets, and then the good old faithful sticky krill pellets as well. Yeah, 2.5 I think they are. 2.3. Yeah, other than that, that is all what's going in there. Yeah, they're hook baits. So you can get rid of this lot now, apart from that bag there, which is the actual Dynamite, but tipped in there. Why they're tipped in there? Because them things, once you open them, you can't do nothing with them, knackered. Yeah, so at least that one's a resealable one. Right, so I've obviously got the 2 bags of powders, really, banged in there, the whole entire lot. And I just kept adding the pellets in until I got it how I want it. Just get it a little bit more coarse, but I'm also adding pellets in there in top. So yeah, but how are we doing this? So you get a normal PVA bag, yeah, more like a condom this one, like, funny enough, because obviously the sheer length of it. So what I'm having to do, because these are just what I add, yeah, why I got this size I don't know, I'm just chopping it down so it makes it that big. Yeah, probably could use that for something, but I can't be bothered. Right, so make sure you got the right end. Obviously you want to make sure you got a seal on the bottom. I've also run out of PVA tie, can't find it either way, so I'm actually using a bit of the narrow stocking. Trim some of that off. Right, so all I do then, just get a bit of hook length. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one. I get my lead and I go straight through the swivel. I'm not tying any knots, it's just suspending the lead. That's all it's doing. Okay, so I'll put that to one side. Now, I get my PVA bag. I'll put some bag mix in the bottom of that first, without knocking it all over the place. Yeah, like so. Yeah, probably a little bit much, but it's going to get flattened down anyway, so it's not a drama. Then, I get the pellets. And I get the pellets and I actually bang some of them in there as well. Yeah, I don't know if this is on film or not, I can't quite tell. I'm using a long spoon, what the missus got me as well. It's bloody handy for this, yeah, the little long spoons. Yeah, great for it. Yeah, it'd be better if it had a bigger head on it, like, but saying that, I keep knocking them off, so I'm not doing myself any favours. Now, you can make these as big as you want. Now, I'm using a 3-ounce lead there, so there's obviously quite a bit of weight to it. Right, so the pellets can get knocked to one side. Right, so now what I do, I put another bit of this bag mix on top. Now, I'm going to get my lead, without pulling the hook length out. 2 hands a minute, because I've actually got it in my lead bag. Seeing which one it is, because they're all camo. I can't see which one's which, so there we are. So I'll drop that into the middle. I want to swivel upwards as you normally would. So just bury that into the middle a little bit, like that. Keep this hook length taut, so you're pulling the swivel up. Grab it around the top, twist it. Now, I have a PVA tape or what I'm using on this occasion. Just go literally spin that around a couple of times. Get hold of it first. 1, 2, 3. Want to make sure it goes to the bottom of the swivel. And then just tie a basic granny knot. But before locking it tight, just make sure it is still at the bottom of that swivel. There it is. Right, so we'll do a couple more of them. Off camera, obviously. Yeah, because I ain't got someone filming me. Yeah. Not a sponsored wanker. It is where it is. Right, so there we are. So get that done nice and tight. Take my hook length out. Ready for the next time. And then neaten it up. Cut it all up and that lot. I'm not timing this yet. I'm just literally showing you exactly what is what. Now I've got a big end on the top, so all I can do is just literally cut that off like so. And then I can neaten up around the swivel now, just so it's easier to connect on to my helicopter system. And I use the called a heli safes, but you can just use this on a normal helicopter system. Yeah, so that is basically the bag done now. Always like to test the swivel, just make sure. So I'm catching on the PVA. Again, it's spinning round. Yeah, so that's spinning. Right, so neaten the bag up as you normally would. Don't need to show you this, it's been done 30, 40 million times. Don't have to be neat. And all it's doing is making a nice little round ball. Yeah, and then I can squeeze that now into the shape what I want. Nice and solid. Ready to have some fluids injected into there. And that's all they are. Yeah, so I'm going to do some with sticky krill pellets in there as well. It's already got it in as well, but like I say, I just want to put some more in. And that's all I'm doing, guys. That's my prep work. Instead of messing about, freezing cold, wet through, try and tie these up when it's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, so do it now. That's what we're doing. And then we'll have some solid pellet ones as well, about the bag mix, and then I might spot some of this over. But I don't want to be putting too much bait in. I'm going for what I call bag knickers, which is what those are. Yeah, one bag produces a bite, all going well if the fish is in the area, instead of shed load of bait, what might work, might not work. Yeah, always put more in, can't take it out. Alright, thanks for watching, see you later.